You're listening to The Breakfast Show with Ben and Liam. They're on your radio, and that's why you can't see them. So stay for a while, they're gonna make you smile. And whatever you do, don't touch that dial. You're feeling fine, waking up to the sunshine with Ben and Liam.
We're singing about suburbs all around Adelaide. We're singing about suburbs. We do it every Tuesday.
Every damn Tuesday, if you would like us to sing about your suburb. Very easy. Just text in 0400 919 919, just like Christine's done. She's a Norwood resident, so she wants that done this morning.
Oh, yes, I love Norwood. I've actually got a few ideas for Norwood because, you know, there's Nord Burger.
Yeah.
They're home of the Red Legs.
Yeah.
Norwood's great. The parade, obviously.
Yeah, I've actually
Osmond Terrace.
got, I reckon I've got one too.
Oh, okay, so should I just do mine and then you...
Why don't we do mine?
So we'll just do yours?
We'll just do mine, I reckon. Yeah.
Well, you seem pretty set on it.
I'm pretty sad.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to waver, unfortunately.
You sure?
I've had some experiences in Norwood, so I know a bit about the area.
Okay, so I'll just kind of take a step back on this one?
I think I'll just do this one entirely by myself.
Okay, yeah.
So you just sort of...
Can you try and work Nordburger in there?
Nah.
Okay.
Because Nordburger's everywhere now, isn't it? It's on
Yeah.
Port Road. It's all about.
Yep.
Can you just pass me that script music? Thanks, mate. Just start playing my piano here.
You really are prepared, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm prepared. Yeah, here we go.
Oh, yours is better.
Bit of my Ken.
Yeah, this is better than mine.
Roar. This one's for the emos. Okay.
When I was a small child, my father took me to this suburb to see Spider-Man 2. It was at Hoyt's in Norwood, a nice cinema in an affluent area. It was nicer than Golden Grove. He said this place is real flash. It's full of doctors and lawyers. PAC is down the road. Go to Argos for breakfast. It's expensive. Put on your active wear. It's Norwood Parade. You feeling this, Ben?
I'm feeling something, Liam.
Pass me those skinny jeans.
Here you go.
Pass me that eyeliner.
Okay.
Pass me that black hand eye.
Sure.
When I was a small child, my father took me to Norwood to see Spider-Man 2. With Toby, Maguire, and James Franco as the son of the Green Goblin. But this was the Dark Old One.
You're ridiculous.
Hey, what are you doing here? Stopping in the middle of my suburb zone. What do you mean I'm ridiculous?
Can you follow the brief for once in your life?
The brief? I'm following the brief. It's a suburb song about the Norwood Parade. Black Parade. Don't you get it?
It's got nothing to do with Norwood.
It does. That's where I saw Spider-Man 2. This is what I'm trying to say.
Liam, is this whole suburb song going to be about Spider-Man 2?
Yeah.
Peter Parker was a boy, became a hero, got bit by a spider, got superpowers, he's a little guy. In the first one it was sad. He's Spider-Man, he's Spider-Man. With great power comes great responsibility. That's what Uncle Ben said to Spider-Man. To Spider-Man. He can climb up walls
went for 3.5 minutes.
Good idea though, right? You liked mine?
Yeah, I liked it.
It's time to stop putting off your trips and start celebrating summer with an amazing getaway.
Whatif.com has all kinds of accommodation options all around Oz.
Check them out on the What If app.
What if? It's Aussie for travel.
What a nightmare. Due to lettuce shortages, Aussie KFC stores are now using cabbage in their burgers. Did someone say, yuck? That's finger-licking not good. No one likes cabbage. And this is hell for me because my favourite thing ever is the Zinger burger.
Yeah.
I've eaten a lot of them in my life, but it's accompanied by my least favourite thing on earth, hot cabbage.
You hate cabbage that much?
Yeah.
Wow.
You don't remember why I hate hot cabbage so much?
I don't know.
I've not told you this before.
Should I remember? Oh, yeah. I remember now.
So,
Yeah.
So when I was a teenager, right?
Yeah.
Don't laugh. I had shocking acne, and my mum had read somewhere that putting steaming hot cabbage in a tea towel and wrapping it tightly around your face would help with your skin. So I did that every damn day for months on end. It didn't clear anything up. I still had acne, and to top it off, I just smelled like cabbage at school.
So you a cabbage boy?
Acne cabbage boy. 13, 24, 10. As a teenager, what did you do to try and cure the ugly? 13, 24, 10 is the number. Jess joins us now. Jess, what did you do as a teen to try and cure the ugly?
So I used to dye my hair black, and when my regrowth would come in and I would be ready, like going out, I would use permanent texture to fill in the regrowth.
That's awesome.
And weirdly, it works.
Oh, no.
How old were you when you were doing that, Jess?
I was probably about 17 because I couldn't afford to get my hair redone.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you just would have smelt like Sharpie. Like,
Colouring in your hair. That's a good one.
oh, so good. Shannon, what were you doing as a teenager?
Hey, Ben and Liam. I was using cow udder ointment for my psoriasis.
Oh,
Cow
okay.
udder ointment.
Is
So that was a product that farmers would use for cows on their udders, but you were using it for yourself.
Yes.
Oh, did it work?
Well, I'm not sure. I reckon it helped because I don't have the little psoriasis spots anymore. So
I must ask Shannon because maybe I'm the only one in the room that doesn't know. What is psoriasis? Is it a skin thing?
yeah, it's like eczema, but it's just a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah, right. Okay.
So you needed the heavy duty stuff. You
Yeah.
needed stuff for the cattle. Kristen, what did you do to cure the ugly?
I had pretty bad teeth in high school. Super embarrassed about it. Grabbed a cheap nail file from the teeth shop and tried to file them down my
Oh, that seems painful.
Oh, no.
Didn't hurt. It didn't work either.
Oh,
That's shocking, Kristen.
that's hardcore.
Oh, last one here from Jackie. What did you try and do?
So when I was growing up, I used to swim a lot and my hair was really blonde and it used to go green. And so the only thing that I could do to get rid of the green was to wash my hair in cans of tomato soup.
Where's Jackie? Oh, she's just having her soup shower. Yeah, I don't understand teenage girls. Joined by our work experience kid, Byron. How you
Hello.
doing, mate?
I'm good.
Excellent. We realised about 24 hours ago that it's kind of funny. I don't know if you know this. You have a higher education than Ben already.
No, I wouldn't say higher. I also did year 10.
He didn't finish it though. So what? How old are you?
I'm turning 16.
I nearly got you then. so maybe you haven't had as a high as education as I thought.
When I was your age, Byron, I asked my dad, because I didn't like school personally, and I said, can I leave school? He said, if you get a full-time job. My brother worked at a dairy farm, so I carpooled when I was 15 because I couldn't drive yet. So I started carpooling to the dairy farm.
But we thought, hell, because you're in this morning, let's make the most of it and do this. Is Ben smarter than a 10th grader? Because there's gonna be a test later. And by later, I mean now. It's going to be a pop quiz, all year 10 questions.
Are these actually going to be year 10 questions?
Yeah, they're year 10 questions. Now,
Where'd you get them from?
a website about year 10s. Okay. So Byron, obviously you're used to canteen food, but there's so many cool options here, but you're not allowed to leave work. So I think If you win the quiz, Ben and I will buy you whatever you want for lunch. We're talking Subway, we're talking Hungry Jack's, whatever. However, if Ben wins, your mum has to make us both lunch tomorrow. And we also want LCMs, okay? All right, sound good? All right, school is in session. All right, you should know this, Byron. I mean, you should be studying all this stuff currently. It's been a little while for Ben.
Is that a specific subject?
I've got a spread. So I've got geography, I've got a bit of science, got a bit of maths.
What would you say your strength is, Byron?
Oh, not science.
Okay.
All
right.
Well, let's start with the science question. In the periodic table, what's the symbol for zinc?
Ben, zinc would be, is it ZU?
It's not. Oh. Byron, did you want to come in and try?
I'll go with just Z.
Nah.
Do I get a shot? Do we keep going?
No, that would be very boring. Then you guys would just go through the whole alphabet. It's ZN.
Oh.
Yes. Okay, next question. What is the capital of Sweden?
Ben, Switzerland?
That's another country, so that is no. Not at all. What the hell? Do you know, Byron?
Could not tell you.
This isn't going well, guys. I don't know how much money your parents are playing.
I dropped geography in year 9.
Okay, all right. It's Stockholm.
Oh, I would never have got that.
All right, guys. You've done your English. It's year 10. Define alliteration.
Oh, Ben, easy.
Yep.
Alliteration is when you can't pronounce a word because you can't alliterate it.
Wrong again. Wrong for the third time in a row, Byron.
Isn't it when you shorten a word?
No, guys. No. I mean, even I know this one.
What
This
is it?
It's the occurrence of the same letter or sound at the beginning of a sentence or adjacent. So it's like, go gather the green leaves on the grass, Gary.
Yes.
A bit of alliteration in poetry.
Gotcha.
Okay. This is not going well. No one's got a single point yet. We've only got 2 questions left. Where in the human body would you find the patella?
Ben,
What is it, mate?
the patella
Rhymes with Nutella.
rhymes with Nutella.
Yeah.
And I believe you would find the patella. It's either I want to say the leg.
No, so you're going to have to scale it down.
What do you
You're going to have
mean?
to scale it down.
It's in the leg.
Yeah, the leg is a big...
Oh,
how many bones are...
in the knee?
Yeah, it's knee. You got it. It's knee. Well
Yes.
done. Very well done. It's the kneecap, the patella.
All right, here we go.
All right, you're going to need this to stay in it. Otherwise, your mum's going to be working extra time making 3 lunches tomorrow, Byron. Okay, last question. The 3 primary colours are red, blue, and
Green.
wrong.
Really?
Wrong. Byron, do you know it?
100% yellow.
Oh, he's good with his colours. We're on a tiebreaker, guys. We're on a tiebreaker. 1 point each from 5. Would you like a maths or like a planet Earth sort of question? What do you think?
Maths.
All right.
I'd be happy with either.
Okay, well,
Not
we've got
fussy.
a real smarty pantaloon over here who thought Switzerland was in Sweden. This is for the win. Please explain Pythagoras' theorem.
Byron.
What is it, mate?
A squared
Yep.
plus B squared
Yep.
equals C squared.
He's done it! He's done it! Very well done. And we're getting a homemade lunch from your mum. But, mate, we can buy you whatever you want today. You are technically smarter than Ben.
I feel like he didn't explain it though. He
No,
just said
I
the
just wanted.
formula.
I wanted the formula.
You didn't say that. You said, "Can you explain it?"
No, don't be a bad. Come on, just buy him some lunch. What do you want? What do you
I'm
want Ben
just
to buy
saying.
you for lunch today?
Subway, please.
Subway. What's your
Oh.
order, dude? Actually, it's probably we don't need to go through all of that. Anyway, thank you, Byron, for coming in, being our work experience kid this week. Very well done. Did you want to say congratulations, Ben?
Congratulations. Thank you.
You had to really think about that.
Jody Oddie, good morning.
Good morning to you. How are you?
Very, very,
Very
good.
well, Jody.
Great. I've got a random question for you. Do you guys have something in your memory bank that is like just a little bit left of centre? That
Oh, definitely.
there's some reason, for some reason, you retain it.
100%.
Yeah, I get that. And then you can't remember like important things like we're supposed to do that
Yeah.
day or
Yeah.
times tables.
I remember I got vivid memories of being in year 1 and I met my now friend Jake Smith in year 1 and I really wanted to go over his house and I remember he told me his landline, like his mum and dad's number.
No.
And rather than writing
No.
it down, I remember saying it, I repeatedly said it for the whole day until I got home and then I could call him and ask his mum if I could go over his house.
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
remember, I remember the number is 8524 222 8524 222
I think you told me this before. And you walked home and went 8527.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
So you were that desperate to have a friend and a play date?
I think so,
that you
yeah.
remembered
I
his-
think so. 8524 222 all the way home I walked.
And Jody, I was such a big fan of Russell brand that I've retained an interview he did with Dickie Wilkins back in 2008 on the Today Show.
Yeah.
He's like explaining life. He's like, you cannot define yourself in reference to other external coordinates. You must define yourself internally with your relationship with a higher spiritual entity. Think of yourself as a manifestation of some higher thing, some higher frequency. This is just a visible realization. And you know that because you can't see atoms, can you? And you certainly can't see the forces that hold atoms together. But they're in the micro-quantum world like the answers to everything. Get yourself in alignment with that stuff and you'll beam like the sun. Yeah, man. I don't know why. It's in there.
Yeah.
It's in the head.
Why?
I mean, do you bring this up because you've got something in your memory bank?
So what I like to do, because I'm getting on in age, is play a certain song and sing all the lyrics to that song,
Right.
just so I can stay sharp.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so I'm not getting like early onset dementia
Definitely.
or anything like that.
That's why I use my left hand sometimes.
And so when I was at high school, I wrote out all the lyrics to Billy Joel's "We Didn't Start the Fire."
Which is
Great song.
And so for some reason, it's just stuck in my head forever.
you know all the lyrics to that song.
Yes, every
That's,
single.
I mean, apart from like some rap songs, that's probably the most like lyrics in it. I don't know
It's
the
lyric
word
heavy,
count
isn't
on
it?
that,
Yeah,
but
it's very heavy.
yeah.
And the fact that you've said that now, we are going to have to get a demo.
We're going to have
Gertie.
to test it. Yeah.
So, look, I've got a bit of the song here. Are you ready to go?
Which bit though?
Well, I think you just have to hear it and find out. Okay, yeah, okay.
All right,
This is
okay,
the verse from the song.
Way Eichmann, stranger in a strange land, Dild in Berlin, Bay of Pigs invasion, Lawrence of Arabia, British Beatlemania, Ole Miss, John Glenn, Piston Beats Palestine, Paul Malcolm X, British politicians, that's JFK, blown away, what else do I have to say?
That was very
Oh,
good.
Billy Joel, eat your heart out. I don't know if you noticed that, but the fire alert
It actually did.
started because that was absolutely like you were spitting fire in
God,
Duluth. Also,
what a-
guys, do we actually have to evacuate?
No, I think we're all good.
Okay,
That
okay,
is
okay.
great.
What a rush though.
That
All
was
right,
excellent.
13 24 10. That is the number. What random thing is in your memory bank?
Emma, what have you retained?
Hi, Jodie and Ben and Liam. I have retained the rhyme to get a triple cheeseburger from McDonald's for free.
Okay.
How long ago was that a thing?
Sorry?
How long ago was that a thing?
Oh, my goodness. It would have been in the 90s.
Yeah, right. I mean, that's.
Yeah.
It seems like you should be making space for other things, but would you be able to give us a bit of a demo?
Of course. It's choose the cheesy cheese that cheese lovers choose when they choose the cheese at McDonald's.
They should be giving you free burgers for that. For
Very
at least a year.
Well, they
Well
did.
done.
They did. That's
Hang
why
on,
you
what?
had to do it to get. Yeah, when you did that, they gave you a free triple cheeseburger.
Every
That's
time.
why I know
Every
it
time
so
you
well.
went there.
Don't you guys remember that?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
jeez.
I was born in the 90s. I didn't live in the 90s.
Oh, jeez. Jeez, you must have had a few cheesies then, Emma.
Emma, thank you very much. That is incredible.
Alison, what random thing is in your memory bank?
Yes, so I think I was about 7. Can't really quite remember.
Yep.
But it was myself, my older sister, and some cousins. When answering machines first came out. Well, not first came out, but when it first became a thing, shall we say.
Yes.
And my dad was a plumber, so we recorded a jingle.
Yeah.
And then after we recorded the jingle, ran down to the local shops, the post office box, the phone,
Yeah.
and phoned it so that we could hear it.
and you've remembered the answering machine message?
Yes.
How does it go?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so we cannot come to the phone because we are not home. But leave us your number, we'll give you the plumber as soon as he is home.
That is actually really good.
I love
Yeah,
it.
that's some good writing for
Yeah.
that young age as well. Rick, what have you retained after all these years?
Grandma and I used to play a lot of Monopoly when I was a kid, and I've retained all the properties on the Monopoly board.
You're kidding. That's impressive.
No
I
way.
reckon, could you list them all? Because I reckon we might know maybe like 3.
No, all of them take a while.
Yeah.
Can you just give us, like, what are the first two? The first two brown ones and the last two?
So we got Old Kent Road and then Whitechapel.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the last two are Park Glade and Mayfair.
Whoa, that's awesome.
I love
So
that.
impressive.
Get your key, Ben. I'll get mine.
Okay,
Twist
ready?
them at the same time. There you go. Open up the specific folder. This is the place where we do all the naughty stuff, the stuff that we've been pitching for years, and the boss has said, for one reason or another, no, that's not appropriate, we won't be doing that.
Yep, but we write it down into this folder, and we thought, you know what, we've done this now for long enough, 3 years here at Nova. We're going to start doing the ones that we want to do.
Toe the line a little bit. I mean, so far in the Forbidden folder, we've done, have you been to prison? That was a good one. Last week, have you joined the Mile High Club? We've also done, what's your connection to a murderer? Things you wouldn't traditionally hear on the radio, of course, but you got to admit, pretty juicy. This one feels fraught with danger. 13 24 10. Have you slept with a celebrity? A-list, B-list, C-list, D-list. D-list. Have you slept with a celebrity? Now, you can remain anonymous. Hell, if you don't even want to say who the celebrity is, you just want to allude to it, that's fine. We can probably put the pieces together. Loz, g'day.
Hey guys, how you going?
Very good, thank you. So you've slept with a celebrity?
I have.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
Goodness me. Goodness, was it some time ago or?
Oh, it was about a year ago.
Okay.
Pretty recent.
Well, that's really recent. Can we ask
Yes,
who it
somewhat.
is or?
No.
Right, okay. Okay, so what does this person do? Are they
maybe we
are
can-
they a singer or
Actor or...
They're a top AFL player.
Put it this way, are they getting Brownlow votes? Are they, are
Well,
they...
no, that makes it sound like
No,
something-
but are they top tier? Are they top tier?
Yeah, absolutely.
Whoa. Did you, meet him out in town, or did you meet over Instagram? How did that work?
I went to a bar with a girlfriend and he walked in and I was a bit starstruck, so I had a couple of cocktails and then I went up to him and then the rest is history.
Right. Can we know maybe what team?
Gonna say Melbourne.
Okay.
No, interesting.
What position? was it the ruck?
No, Loz, you've been very good.
That's fine. So
Yeah.
that and also winners. So you've picked a good team.
Very
that's
good,
for sure. I'm
Loz.
just trying to think of the best players now for Melbourne. My mind's running wild.
Thank you very much for sharing. Tom joins us now. Was this you or someone you know?
This probably shouldn't be admitting too much, but this was myself. Yeah.
Okay, you've slept with a celebrity. Who is it?
I don't want to can't say too much.
Yeah,
Bit
okay.
More confidential. If you sort of think Columbia headphones,
oh my
God,
that sort of,
you're kidding.
That sort of ballpark, you might be getting close.
The Bogota Bandit, eh? Deary me. Okay, and
How do you feel, Tom, about the marriage that's coming up?
I haven't really been following the information or what's going on too much. Haven't spoke to her or anything in years.
Obviously, was it pre or post headphones?
It was post. I was sort of we're chatting on an app, and I met her, she was a manager at a gym. So I met her down there, and
so and obviously it was like pre. I mean, he's not a security guard at a Colombian prison. I don't know how she hasn't been back in the country
She's
yet.
out now.
Yeah, I don't think she's still stuck over there. though.
No, she came back. Didn't she,
Tom
for
would
a
know.
bit?
It's his girlfriend. Tom, hey Tom,
no.
Tom, is she allowed back or no? She's stuck over there, right?
I don't really know. I haven't spoken
obviously-
to her or anything like that.
And I'd imagine if it was more of like a Tinder hookup, like it's sort of like you just forget about it, and then all of a sudden,
Yeah, did you just see her on the telly and go, "Oh my God, that's her"?
Yeah, and then the guys had a bit of a laugh and went, "Is that who we think it is?" I'm like, maybe.
Oh, that's a good one, Tom. Thank you very much, mate.
Incredible.
Cheers, guys.
Incredible.
That is top tier, isn't it?
Oh man, we've had it all.
We're about to do a bit of Ask Us Anything.
Yeah, text in 0400 919 919 if you've got any questions you'd like to ask. Ben and I are open books. We always try and answer everything. Quite often, though, I get a little clammy around this segment. Like I feel my hands getting a bit weird because I'm like, the questions are, they're not comfortable, are
It's starting to catch on, though. People are definitely texting through their questions. We're getting them every single day. So if you've got one, if one comes to mind on like a Friday, you can text us 0400 919 919. Belle will always see them on the text line phone, and she's going to read them out to us.
Okay, you're going to love today's. We've got a real mix here.
Okay.
Some are quite uncomfortable. First question. What's something that you guys have done that you feel guilty about? Liam?
My mind just went to the most recent thing, which was over the weekend, actually. Sometimes I get Uber Eats from restaurants that are like walking distance. Like, I did it on the weekend. I ordered pasta from a joint that, as I went outside to get the paper bag, I could actually see the joint at the end of the road. And then, I know that's so bad, but to make myself feel better, in the Uber Eats comment section, I always say like, sorry, got COVID. Like, you know, so.
I actually did the same thing on the weekend where there's a fish and chip shop right next to my house. And I was watching the Uber Eats driver like drive up to the restaurant, and then I saw him walk to my house.
So you do that too?
Yeah.
It's such a thing. Yeah.
It's so bad.
Is that what you feel guilty about, Ben?
No, sometimes I think about, and this was a long time ago, but I still feel guilty about it. Remember when I gave you a number out on air?
Yeah.
And then that was like for real, like I actually gave it out. And then
it was
you
like,
had to like change your number, and it was this whole thing.
Sucked.
And
Yeah. It was actually kind of annoying.
Yeah, I'll never do that again.
All right, next question.
0418.
I actually just saw him like pick his phone up. I was like, whoa, that would suck. That was the worst. That actually sucked.
All right, next question. What's one piece of advice that you'd give to someone who is feeling a bit lost at school? Liam, you can go first.
5 words, baby. Don't sweat the small stuff. Yeah, it's something to live your life by. When you just let go of the things that don't matter. It's a good one.
Ben?
I don't think you need school at all. School's rubbish. I didn't like school at all. I hated school.
I liked school.
Yeah, I hated it. And I think, everyone tells you, stay in school. You don't have to stay in school. If you're going to leave, though, make sure you got a job. Don't just leave and do nothing. Don't be a deadbeat.
When did you drop out?
I dropped out in year 10.
Yeah.
But I was working full time on the dairy farm.
And you know what? I did uni for a bit, finished year 12, and we've ended up in the same spot. So,
Correct.
As long as you know what you want to do, I suppose.
All right, now I'm just going to finish on this one. Has been coming in a few times, and we'll just get it out there. Someone wants to know, have either of you hooked up with producer Belle? Myself.
You really are just asking all the questions, aren't you?
These are the worst. No. Imagine if I said no as you were saying yes, I would be like, I'd actually die in my seat right here.
Hello, guys.
Morning, Belle. Well, this is a juicy email. loverat@novafm.com.au is where you can get in touch if you've had something interesting happen in your love life. Maybe it's just someone you know. This is from Cassandra in Noarlunga. She said, here's a weird one, Love Rat. I work for a big bank in the city. I've struck up a relationship with a male colleague over Microsoft Teams, which is a program we have at work, which I've never really used.
At our work, yes, we do. I know you've never used it.
It's kind of
like 2 weeks ago, you asked me how to use it, and
what's the
we've
point,
been
though?
using it for years.
Why would we use Microsoft Teams when we could just email someone, which we don't do anyway?
No, you just say, hey, Belle, can you email this person?
Look,
which
I
is
feel
fair.
like if it's important enough, someone will tell us what to do. If it's
important
enough, I mean?
they'll have my phone number. And
That's
they'll text
it.
it to
Give
me.
me a call. You know what? Hey, you know what?
True.
I'm here for 3 hours every morning.
Yeah.
You know where I'm going to be. Look, I'll go on with the email. She said, this is where it gets interesting. I'm head over heels, and we've never actually met before. I don't even know what he looks like. He actually works in the Sydney branch. Should I go over and meet him?
Wow.
So they've talked so much over Microsoft Teams that she's developed an attraction to him.
She's convinced she's in love with this mysterious man on Microsoft Teams. I don't believe that she doesn't know what he looks like. I mean, surely she's looked him up on social
I don't
media.
know, she works for a big bank, and if it's that
Could
big,
have,
you
like, a
can't
really
just you have
bland
the
name.
server where you can look up people's names, but then I guess if she hasn't Facebook stalked him or
Brad
anything.
Smith.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say, I don't know, I guess why not? Why not? Go over there, see what he's like.
I don't know. Could be a internet creep.
Well,
Do
no.
they even
'cause
work for the bank, or is it a hacker?
It's such a 2022 thing as well, like Microsoft Teams relationship. Never saw that one coming. But, I mean, if you think about it, everybody's doing that over Tinder and everything now, aren't they? Isn't it like...
you can see them.
And
yes,
they're like on a dating app.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it's the same because you can see them. What if you're being catfished? You don't know it's them. With this, at least you actually, in my opinion, this is more secure. You've got the same company. It's Microsoft Teams. He's not hacking into Microsoft Teams and like making an account there for the company. I think I would say yes. Go see him.
I wonder if anyone has done it listening this morning. Has anyone done the thing where they've met online, like interstate, and then gone over to see them before
Or
they've
international.
actually... International would be another level.
Well, yeah. Did you fall in love before you met them? 13 24 10 is the number.
Rach, you're currently dating someone that you fell in love with before you met them. What happened, Rach?
It's during obviously COVID and downloaded TikTok as something to do.
Yeah.
And he didn't have any videos or anything, started chatting. We actually met in person Easter Sunday last year, and we've been together since. And I moved in after 4 weeks. So,
Whoa.
yeah.
Wouldn't you just think, though, like when you come across someone's TikTok with no content up there, wouldn't you just think that it's just a random, like, hacker person? Like, what made you go, this is a real person, and you dive right in?
Well, we were all bored around COVID times, right? So you've got to do something to keep us occupied.
Really bored, though, to like switch off the "this is a creep" sort of. You're just going, no, I could probably like live with this person.
Amanda joins us now. Did you fall in love before you met them?
I did. We were talking for about 6 months. We met on Instagram, and then I was actually living in Kuwait at the time. And he was going over to work somewhere overseas as well. And he stopped over after that 6 months, and now we've been together for 3 years.
Wow. So when you say you met on Instagram, did he do the old slide into your DMs?
Yeah, was it totally random, or was there a mutual connection?
Well, I followed him. Then 2 weeks later, he followed me back and then slid into my DM.
Did he just hop up on like your recommended?
Yeah, why did you start following him?
I just started following him because I was just going to be supportive because he plays football. So I was just kind of being supportive.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, that's a nice way of saying you thought he was really hot.
Being supportive
I
of
was
his
just, I
shirtless
wanted to
photos.
support his career.
Yeah.
No, that's great. That's fantastic.
Yeah, I'm very supportive of the Kardashians. I follow them, and I just every now and then I message them support.
I support a lot of women on Instagram.
There's a story in the news at the moment that households with children will get bigger general waste bins to allow for nappies.
Yeah, they stack up quick.
Now, Producer Belle, I've got you to jump into the studio because this story, you're probably the most environmentally conscious person on the team, and this story has really annoyed you.
Absolutely. And before you start ripping me, I just want to preface this by saying, like, yes, I'm the most environmentally friendly on the team, but I'm not doing anything that's absolutely extreme here. And to me, I saw this story and it really frustrates me because if you're asking for bigger bins because you have that much plastic one-use waste, look, I'm going to say I'm not a mum. I don't have nappies. I get that. And I'm sure it's a real struggle trying to juggle everything. But there is such a thing as reusable nappies. And I'm going to go in hard for this. I'm going to go in hard and say
you're 100% in the minority
I
here.
was brought up having reusable nappies. That's
Yeah.
how my mum did. And we had 3 kids and she did that and that's her way. And I will 110% be doing that when I have kids. I think that if you're at the point where you need a bigger bin or another bin to have nappies for your babies, you are then just contributing into a world that is your kid's future, and your kid is going to have to deal with all of the ramifications that come from all the one-use plastic that you've been putting away from them.
Look, it's not a popular opinion, but I think I draw the line at the reusable nappies. Like maybe if my friends asked me, I'd go, yeah, man, reusable, 100%.
We all have a line somewhere.
Everyone has a line.
We all recycle.
And it is the sad reality.
We
yes.
do our soft plastics, but I want to know 13, 24, 10. Where do you draw the line on being environmentally friendly?
Maybe you're a lot worse than us. Maybe you're listening to Producer Bell going, oh, that's nothing.
Yeah.
I go completely wild.
Yeah.
Like I live in a yurt. I don't know. I don't know why you'd have a phone. But 13, 24, 10, give us a buzz. Where do you draw the line on being environmentally friendly? Kirsty, you're trying to do the right thing. Where do you draw the line?
Sorry, guys, I'm with Belle.
Okay.
I raised 3 children with reusable nappies, and the only time I used disposables was when we went out to visit someone.
So I suppose you draw the line at leaving the house. The reusable nappy is where the line is. But how do you?
Well,
Yeah, no, there is.
Yeah, that's the line,
You're doing better than I would
Which I
do.
do.
Though.
Look, that's fair. If you are somewhere where you really can't stand there and wash them and do everything, then okay.
And that's what we're asking. We're asking where the line is.
We were sort of we haven't had kids with nappies. Kirsty, you obviously have with 3. What's the process?
it's a shake or a scrape, depending,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's a rinse, and then you put them in a bucket with nappy sand and soak them, and then you chuck them in the washing machine.
Yeah.
There you go.
You lost me at scrape, Kirsty. I'm sorry.
Look, it's nothing that we haven't. We deal with it every day as humans. If it's your baby,
Chrissy joins us now. Where do you draw the line on being green, Chrissy?
Yeah, I draw the line at plastic straws. The paper straws. I've got
That's
3
a
years
controversial
supply.
one, Chrissy.
Yeah, look, the
3 years
turtles
supply
don't like
plastic.
that. Yeah, but I get what you mean, because there needs to be a better system than paper straws, because they disintegrate
They get
before you
soggy.
finish your drink. I know plastic straws are really bad. They're we can get rid of them. I know you can have the steel ones, that you can
Metal
bring around,
straws,
but I'm not walking around with a Batman utility belt with reusable straws on it at all times.
What are you doing, Chrissy? Are you bringing your own?
Yeah, so I've got a, the single toothpaste, toothbrush, travel pack thing? Yeah. I've got the plastic straws in there, and I carry that around.
Oh, so you've got little
Hang on. Why? Okay, that kind of annoys me. Why have you got single-use plastic straws when you can just put a metal straw in the same container?
So you are still using it once and then throwing it out?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
Once that made me
Just get a metal straw.
I think if you're
just
going
get
to
a
the
metal
effort of carrying around plastic straws, you could to be fair, I'm with Bell on that one. You could probably cut out the
100%
middleman
Team Bell.
and just have the reusable one. That'd probably be the best way of
Good
doing
on
it.
you for going on and sharing.
Okay.
Right now, though, Liam, I would like to talk about relationship milestones, okay? 13, 24, 10. How many relationship milestones do you keep track of? What about you, Liam?
Do you mean like anniversaries? Or
It could be anything. That's the thing with a milestone. That's
as
to me,
in, like, the first time we kissed.
Yep. That's where the lines get real blurry.
No way. No, I mean, you know me. I'm bad with our anniversary because it's close to Valentine's Day. So every year I plan for Valentine's Day and then forget about.
And of course,
the sneaky one.
Your anniversary is.
I know now it's the 9th because I missed it for the 3rd time in a row this year, and Sarah got a cattle prod, and whilst I was asleep, she scalded it onto my chest. So now every morning I wake up, I see it in the mirror. I'll never forget again.
One of the relationship milestones that used to always get me was because there was when we first met, and then there was when we had our first date. So there's two,
but I think what in my head you've proposed now, so that is what you're going off of until you get married, and then you scrub out everything back, and it's just from married onwards.
Correct. I am pleading for the scrub.
You scrub.
Yeah.
You scrub.
Yeah.
You can't. What you go
And
the
then-
first time we laid eyes on each other, the
Yep.
first time we went on a date, the anniversary. Then you've got
Then I would assume when we have our first kid together, that'll trump the anniversary, the wedding anniversary.
Yeah,
Scrub.
you you don't worry about anniversaries because you can buy presents for kids all the time. Scrub it.
How many relationship milestones do you keep track of? 13, 24, 10. We celebrated one on the weekend, Liam, which I think was quite obscure because, of course, Sam and I are getting married next year. We're thinking...
Of course, the 30th of April.
April 30th is going to be the date that we get married next year.
You celebrated your anniversary before it was your anniversary.
Yep.
That seems cheap.
We did the pre-wedding
How hard's that?
anniversary.
Did you have to get her a present?
No, there was no present.
Oh my God, no present for the anniversary, but you're like, it's not been yet. Remember, it's like in a year's time. That's when you count it from.
Is it obsessive or is it romantic? Everyone's probably got them in their relationship. How many relationship milestones do you keep track of? 13, 24, 10.
Millie, you and your girlfriend, how many things are you keeping on track here?
Hi, Ben and Liam. So we've got about 3 so far. So it's the day we first matched on Tinder, the day we started dating, and the day our parents met.
What? Why does that matter? That's not something you should celebrate. I feel. I'm sorry. Are you pushing that, or is your partner pushing that?
Yeah.
No, we both agreed that they were both big moments in our relationship.
So what are they involved each year, and do they meet each other again on the day, or?
Hopefully.
Yeah, it'd be a hard one to get a cake for, wouldn't it? Or find a card.
It would.
Happy our parents meeting day. Yeah, it's because it's not a thing to celebrate.
Thanks for that, Millie. Newsreader extraordinaire Taylor Jones, do you celebrate any relationship milestones?
I've never celebrated anniversaries or anything because I've never been able to keep track of them. I can just never remember. But I was going through my phone recently and said to my boyfriend, Will, I think I've kind of found what our anniversary would be.
Yeah.
And similar to the last caller, it's when we first matched on, I was going to say Bumble, on Hinge it was by the looks. I still got the screenshot. Yep. Tuesday, July 7 at 5:24 p.m. is our anniversary, to be specific.
At 5:24 each year, you'll get a notification from Hinge and be like, oh, it's our anniversary.
Happy
Wow,
anniversary.
we should go out for dinner or something.
Yeah.
Sylvia joins us now. Good morning.
Good morning, Ben and Liam. How are you?
Very good, thank you. How many relationship milestones do you keep track of?
We keep track of our every year when we bought our first bed. when we first got together.
I mean, are you serious? Was that like a ceremonial thing for you? Like that sounds like something from like caveman times, like the first time we lay together upon the crescent moon.
22 years.
What? Sorry, 22 years.
22 years, yeah.
Oh, right. There you go.
It's a long time to have that bed.
That's probably get a new one and celebrate. Then you have to change the anniversary, I know, but it's worth it. Ben, there's a voiceover man called Robbie McGregor, and he does absolutely everything. Here's some of his work here.
It's the brand new TV show about people watching TV.
All over TV, all over radio.
He has got a voice like butter.
Yeah, and a while ago we got him to record some lines. We made a soundboard and we called a pizza shop.
Are you in front of your machine?
Yeah. Do you want pick-up or delivery?
Yes, that will be a pickup, please.
All right, mate, what do you want?
Could I please get a large chicken royale?
Royale, yeah.
Is that one really creamy?
Well, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, pretty creamy.
There's something magic about him doing mundane things.
Doesn't matter what he's doing, it sounds good.
Because he's got this like warm, dulcet tones, this regal voice. So what we've done is we've got Robbie, we've paid for him to record some more lines. So we've got some on the computer here.
Hello, kind sir.
So Ben
how are you?
Presses a button and then, Robbie starts talking essentially.
So I've got so many things that he could say. Here's another one.
Are your tools reasonably priced?
We were thinking this time with the Robbie McGregor soundboard, we would call a hardware store. The number is punched in. Should we let Robbie do the rest of the work?
I think we let Robbie take over from here.
Okay, all right.
Let's see how it goes.
Okay, hardware department, this is Zach speaking.
Hello, kind sir. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. What are you after? What do you need?
I'm afraid I've been bitten by the DIY bug, and I'll be needing some tools. Do you have tools?
Plenty of tools, mate. What's the project you're working on? What do you got?
Are your tools reasonably priced?
I mean, they vary. We got cheap ones, we got expensive ones. What sort of tools do you need?
Excellent. First, I'll be needing some big bush scissors. You know, the scissors for bushes.
Bush scissors. You mean a hedge trimmer, don't you?
That's it. Hedge trimmers, yes.
Yeah.
I'll also be needing an electric gun with a spinny bit in the front. You know, to put screws in.
You need a power drill.
Oh, yes, a drill, that's it. I also wanted to see if you had any pounding sticks in stock. You know, those whackety-whack things, to pound in nails.
Like a hammer?
A hammer, yes. Oh, gosh. Do you have them?
Of course we've got hammers. We're a hardware store.
Good. Oh, now all I need is a new brain and I'll be tickety-boo. I tell you what, I'll pick a rose from the garden, one of those big red ones, and if you spot me, come and help me out, would you? That would be lovely.
Yeah. No, all right, mate. I'll see you later, eh?
Bye-bye.
See you then.
And toodle pip. Yes, bye-bye.
What?
Goodbye. Bring in the rats. Love rat, there's a love rat. Love rat, there's a love rat. Producer Belle, a.k.a. the Love Rat, good morning.
Good morning.
People ever want to email you, they can. loverat@novafm.com.au. Are they allowed to slide into your DMs on Instagram? Do you mind?
You know what? I'll say no, but people do still anyway.
Really?
So
However you want to contact the Love Rat, as long as you're not rocking up at her doorstep, it's fine with us. There's one here from Erin that says, "G'day, Ratty. I've been with my husband now for 7 years. Our relationship is stronger than ever, but," there's a but, "strangely, he's recently suggested that we sleep in different beds. I know I'm horrible to sleep with because I toss and turn, but I'm pretty taken back by the thought of it. Is anyone else doing this?"
Look, it depends which way he's brought it up, really. If he's just suddenly gone, hey, you know what? I want to sleep away from you from now on forever, then maybe that's a bit of an issue. But in saying that, I've actually always been a strong believer that when I get married, I'm going to do the separate bed sleeping.
What, instantly? You're going to go straight to
very
separate beds?
And you know why?
Do they get to agree to that, or is it just after the honeymoon? You're like, oh no, I booked us 2 different rooms.
Oh yeah, it'll
We're
be in the
married now.
papers when we sign the papers at the wedding. It'll be in
Why
there.
are you so strongly against sleeping in the same bed?
Because I've heard a lot of people talk really highly of this, with the fact that it keeps kind of the romance alive.
Like
it
with
keeps
the Queen
that
and Prince
excitement.
Philip, if you watched
yes.
The Crown.
It's not like you're 16 and you're like not allowed to sleep in the same room and then you're sneaking into their room at night.
But that's the thing, like she said, so if she's a bad sleeper and it's kind of ruining the sleep and it's ruining the vibe of like, oh, you snore heaps or you toss and turn heaps or you steal the doona. With this, you can have, your good nights and all of that and then sleep nicely, solidly, separately. And then in the morning, how'd you sleep, love? Yeah.
I think when you get married, you take the good and the bad.
Yeah.
If they're a bad sleeper, you just got to cop it on the chin.
Mum's been doing 30 years sleeping next to Darth Vader, and they're still pretty strong. If anything, it makes their relationship stronger because she doesn't kill him every night. And that's a little win. That's a little win when you wake up. Okay, well, what do you think? 13 24 10. Can you sleep in separate beds? Have you done it? Has it worked? Or has it maybe backfired?
Deb joins us now. Same bed. Do you sleep or do separate ones?
We do now, but we didn't before. So we've been married for 15 years, and I snore. I've got sleep apnea. And it got to the point where none of us were sleeping because he couldn't sleep with the noise, and then he'd wake me up every time I started. So he moved into a different bed, and it was awesome. We were both getting such good sleep. And then I got a sleep apnea machine, and so now I've moved back in. So,
Deb, I find that crazy how you were the one snoring, but he had to move rooms. That's a big power play. Obviously, you're wearing the pants.
Also, Deb,
happy wife, happy life.
I didn't realise. Is it sleep apnea? Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was sleep acne. I don't know.
I snore and I get lots of pimples when I'm
That's what
asleep.
I thought.
That's a completely different thing. Well, yeah.
That's what I thought. I thought it was called sleep acne.
This morning, Ben's learnt that Switzerland isn't in Sweden and that it's sleep apnea, not sleep acne.
Hey, you're not laughing, you're learning, Adelaide. Geordie joins us now. Good morning, Geordie.
Hey guys, how are you?
Very good, thank you. Sleeping in separate beds. Do you do it?
Yes. So me and my partner have to do it often because I am a crazy animal lady and I foster lots of kittens.
Yeah.
I can have up to 18 at a time.
What?
Hang on. No, back it up. You don't sound like an 18 cat kind of person, but I'm worried. I'm worried about you.
All 18 of those cats in your room.
Oh, yeah. Like, my partner has told me that when we get a house together, he's going to build me a room out the back away from the house, so that's where I will sleep.
Shorty, this is
by
nuts. I mean, realistically, if he is still happily with you, you are onto a winner. That is true love.
Seriously,
If you can stay with someone and sleep even near them when they've got 18 cats on the bed, then that is.
No, he hates it because the smell. I have to live.
I can imagine.
Oh, yeah, to be
Actually, not.
It's hard enough finding where one's gone to the loo, but I mean, there's just no keeping track. Like kitty litter, that's like a swimming pool of kitty litter. Like that's just, do you know what I mean? Like the light in my bedroom, Ben, is connected to the fan. So because of that, the lights are turned on and off with a remote. It's like a little bit weird, but it's also kind of cool because, if you're in bed, you can turn the light off. And on Sunday, annoyingly, I couldn't turn the lights out. Because the battery had died in the remote. It's pretty annoying. So I've sort of opened up the little remote there, and it's quite a thin, sort of sleek remote. And because of that, it needs a lithium 3-volt battery.
Yep.
I don't have thin lithium batteries, just an excess of them just lying around. Don't even know where you'd get them.
Anywhere you would get batteries.
Some sort of specialty battery shop, I'd assume.
I would reckon you could get them from petrol stations, Woolworths, Coles.
So basically, every time I've needed to turn the light off in my bedroom over the last few days, I've just gone down to the switch box and turned off the power upstairs.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
So that means like no fan, no phones charged upstairs, no heated blankets, complete darkness.
That is ridiculous.
Well, just haven't got around to it yet. It's just a
Just
small
go-
battery.
That makes me want to go to your house to replace the battery for you.
But yeah, it's also that stress of like, geez, I hope my phone's got enough juice in it for the alarm to go off to wake me up in the morning because it's not on charge.
So you're not
next to
charging
my
your phone overnight?
Nah, because I mean, there's no power upstairs, mate. I got to, yeah.
That's insane.
Because if the power's on, then the light's on and I can't sleep that way.
That's so much harder than just going to go get a battery.
Did you put in more effort to avoid fixing something? 13, 24, 10. You
Yeah,
know how
so-
you hear about these people when their like car doors like stuck, so they just have to climb in the window. And that
It'd
sort of thing?
it'd actually be easier to just fix the thing that's causing the problem.
I suppose it would be easier to get these hard to find batteries and just
Yep.
put it in the remote rather than going out to the power box and switching it off the whole time.
Yeah, all right, I like it. 13 24 10 is our number. Did you put in more effort to avoid fixing the problem?
Rebecca, what have you been doing?
Well, one winter, my windscreen wipers stopped working, so I rigged up a contraption with a coat hanger and a hand towel so I could have my hand out the window wiping as it was raining as I was driving.
That's
oh my
awesome.
God.
That is so good.
That is just a defect waiting to happen,
It's
Rebecca.
like something from Mr. Bean or something. Do you know what I mean? Like when he took all that furniture home and he's sitting on the couch on top of his car. That's what that reminds me of. Oh, I love that. I'd do the same thing, I reckon. Zoe, putting in more effort to avoid fixing something?
Yeah, similar to the battery situation, my fridge inside has broken. Too slack to fix it, but I do have a freezer out in my undercover carport at the moment. And so I will take things from my fridge, put it in the freezer, set a timer on my phone so it doesn't freeze, and then quickly grab it out.
That is awesome.
It's so much more work than it's
I
worth.
like that. You're waking up every hour throughout the night going, oh, geez, I don't want my milk to be frozen in the morning. I've got to move it back into the other fridge.
Oh, my God.
Ben and Liam is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.